In this era of modernization, many company has done so many development and achieved so many achievement in order to serve people and survive as a company itself. One of them is AASIA. AASIA is one of the company that does not left behind in serving people and being one of the best airplane services in Malaysia. However, does not change the fact that AASIA can get many more attention from Muslims in Malaysia. It is because Muslims community in Malaysia has 61.3% from 100% in Malaysia. Plenty ways and methods that they can use to attract the Muslims in Malaysia. So, in this presentation, we will explain the details of AASIA and the details of Bank Islam Malaysia so that we can get a clear comparison between both of them and see if AASIA can implement the ways of Bank Islam Malaysia and get more attention from Muslims and from community in Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I would like to tell about background AASIA. First, inside 2 years, Tony Fernandez rebooted the Pundix and had the option to transform AASIA into a benefit-making organization, demonstrated after the fruitful activities of the United States-based Southwest Airlines, Dublin-based Ryanair, and United Kingdom-based Virgin Air. AASIA was recorded in the Kuala Lumpur boss inside 3 years of activity on 22 November 2004 with one of the biggest IPO offer of RM 717.4 million. Its aircraft had not had the option to take off and was in the end offer to tune air in real sense for a tune for a symbolic amount, RM1 or 0.26 US dollar, along with a collect obligation of RM 40 million. In 2001, AASIA was possessed by the RB Highcom and Administration Connect organization. Many were doubtful that Tony Fernandez could prevail with regards to changing the feeble capital escalated organization, particularly during the movement drop not long after the obliteration of the World Trade Center in the New York in 2001.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In my part, I want to talk about SWOT AASIA. AASIA is one of the low-cost airline headquarters in Malaysia. AASIA has a very cooperative and strong management team with strong connections with the government and the airline industry leaders. For the strength of AASIA is steady and consistent, weekly flights, innovation in service, and successful cost cutting. For weaknesses is sustaining costs, low profits, challenge in balancing service with pricing and punctuality. For the opportunities is surge in overseas travel, promote Malaysian tourism, passengers' first choice of traveling abroad, political connections. And for threats, competitors, fluctuating price of fuel, change in weather, and management of costs.
Inshallah, today in my part I want to explain the background of Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad. First of all, Bank Islam is the first Islamic bank in Malaysia and has the widest network of dedicated Islamic banking channels with more than 144 branches throughout the country. Bank Islam completely based on the principles of Sharia that provide banking and financial solutions. In addition, Bank Islam had own vision and mission. For vision, the bank that advances prosperity for all, while for missions, to provide solutions that deliver value. For the further research, Datuk Dr. Abdul Halim Ismail is the founder of the first Islamic bank in Malaysia. Bank Islam was established in 1 July 1983 on Friday. YAB Tun Dr. Mahathir Muhammad was commemorating the official launch of Bank Islam's operation in that day. Bank Islam has a horizon and channels with 147 branches around Malaysia, with in excess of 1,000 self-administration terminals. The most significant part of preserving Bank Islam's personality is appeared in their yearly reports and site. The most clear component in perceiving the Islamic culture in the bank is simply by investigating the name, which is Bank Islam. As we know, Bank Islam satisfies its name via conveying Islam through full-fledged Sharia, consistent financing. The character of an Islamic bank can be seen on the sites wherein they uncover the normal overall utilized debt. Yet additionally, the Islamic debt ends at the left top. Then at the correct top of the site, they additionally uncover supplication time for Muslims. That's all from me. We go through to the other part.
Let's move to the SWOT analysis of Bank Islam Malaysia. Firstly, we take a look at the Bank Islam Malaysia strength. Firstly, Bank Islam Malaysia has quite unique skill and mastered the skill of Islamic banking financial system. There is limited banks that has mastered it to give the services to people. Secondly, Bank Islam has a quite useful modern application called Banking Eye. With Banking Eye, it will make up the business a lot easier since people doesn't need to go to the bank to access the bank. And the last strength is their name. It is because their name will give the immediate relation to people that this company is a Islamic banking company. Second part of the SWOT analysis Bank Islam Malaysia is weakness. The first weakness of Bank Islam Malaysia is a country that have multi-races and multi-religion. They will having a hard time to get the non-Muslims attention because this is Islamic banking system and meant to use by Muslims. The second weakness is less efficiency. It is because not everyone knows and learns about Islamic banking system. After weakness is opportunities. The first opportunities of Banking Islam Malaysia is limited competition in Islamic banking market. Because there is limited Islamic banking system in Malaysia. Secondly, Muslim has the biggest community in Malaysia, so Islamic banking can gain many profits from Muslims, as many as possible. Lastly, Bank Islam Malaysia can prove themselves by solving current Islamic issues in Malaysia such as wealth inheritance, idle properties and faraid. Finally, after opportunities is threats. Threat for Bank Islam Malaysia is fast growing technology. It is because it is hard to sync the Islamic banking system with the flow of the technology.
Assalamualaikum. Today I will talk about good values on how Asia can become a better company by implementing Islamic management style. Given these remarks, it is suggested that the need for management of Asia to apply open management. Management implements Islamic values in managing its business. So, the creation of harmony between management, employees, and community customary right holders. It is time Asia into a company that is open and transparent, so that all information relating to the company can be accessed by the public.
Conclusion. First, the distinction established from the reality, the Islamic viewpoint sees the corporate administration practice as Muslims' commitment to God. Accordingly, prompts the presence and dutiful of the verifiable contract with God and express agreement with people. Second, principal contracts are found with respect to philosophy perspectives. We incorporate destinations of the organization. Kinds of agreement include central members in the corporate administration practice, just as the connections between the players. This paper analyzes the corporate administration ideas in the traditional and the Islamic viewpoint. Eventually, this set God and Islam itself as central members in the corporate administration practice. Finally, sadly, the majority of the devices are not being driven at this point by Islamic banking, either on the grounds that less supporting foundation or lacking HR are accessible. Thank you.
That's all from us. Last but not least, until then, there is no God except Allah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullah.